Johnny, big one thing, mate, right now, one big, fat, juicy thing that I can help you with to move you towards your next development. No ifs, no buts. Let's rock and roll.
I think probably a bit of a strategy. Got to start building, I guess, with what you were talking about earlier. I was listening. I was just loading up the trailer and stuff like that. And maybe building some relationship with some architects and designers around here to start that train moving for work closer to home.
Whatever you do, my friend, be at Friday's session. I will by the time that session finishes, if you guys can't create phenomenal relationships with designers, I'll go create them for you. Like, I'm going to give you everything that I possibly can get out of these guys. They're going to probably not like me after the session. But okay. if I can help you now on that, and you want me to help you right here, right now, then I'm also happy to do that. I can go for it right now.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
All right. So what I might do is, first, to make it customized and tailored to you, first question is, in the past, Johnny, like, you're an experienced builder. In the past, what has worked for you successfully with either creating designer relationships or fostering designer relationships? First question.
How I've done it in the past is we done an email reach out and stuff like that, had a few meetings, but also we had built or renovated projects where the architect wasn't involved, but it was their design, and then gone back to them with the finished product and said, hey, look, I know you wasn't involved, but this is what we've done. We'd be keen to work with you again. And had basically everything sort of stemmed from those few points there. But obviously I have no relationship with anyone on the coast, so that's all down in Sydney. But I'm basically starting again up here.
Okay, cool. Next question. Next question, Johnny, is, and I'm just trying to work out how to ask this question. It's a bit of a hard question to ask. Okay, you're a great reputable builder. If I wanted to come and start a relationship with you in some fashion, let's say I was a designer, okay? Yeah, let's use that. I was a designer. I'm a pretty good designer on the coast, and I want you to refer me building projects to design. How would you want me to conduct myself to start that relationship?
You mean with me?
Yeah.
I guess it would probably be like an email or a phone call reach out.
We're saying what?
Love your work. See, really doing good things with your projects and stuff. Just wondering if we could look to work together in the future on anything you've got upcoming.
Yeah. Now, if I really wanted to get your heartstrings pulling, what would I need to write?
How amazing I am.
Okay, so tell me how that sounds. You're right. Just tell me how it sounds.
I've seen that project you're doing on the coast, Passive House. We're really interested in getting the Passive House space. Not too many people are doing it, and we feel like we could definitely have a working relationship in the future.
It's fucking a lot better. I'll give you that much. A lot better. Now, if I just went one more time, just really want to fucking secure this deal, right? And I'm writing this thing. What would I need to say, do, be to you to make this happen? You're up like a few levels now. I want you to get to the top.
We don't want to work with another builder on the coast other than you. What have I got to do?
Sure, that's pretty good. So quick story, fucking really quick story. I'm gonna stop swearing as well. I get excited and I swear, so pull back swearing. With my wife, right? I asked her out like 7 times and she kept saying no. And then she said she needed to check her timesheets. Then she said she needed to check something else. And I just kept fighting because I just fucking wanted to win. And eventually she's like, all right, I'll go on a date after like 10 times. And then I messaged her because I had a number then. I said, hey, are we still on for that date? And she goes, oh no, I've got to work now. I said, you promised me you would go on the date. And she goes, fuck, you're a pest. And I said, yeah, I know, but you promised me that. And then we went on a date. And then I got engaged for 1.5 years later. My point in saying that story is, like, hey?
Be a pest?
Be a fucking pest with purpose, right? Be a pest with purpose. Like, Johnny, you and me were on a call 2 weeks ago and you were like, oh yeah, I've got my accountant and all the rest. So I was like, fuck it, Johnny, just sign the engagement. Let's work together. Because you know I want to work with you. Like, you know I care. You know I want to work with you and know we're going to win together, right? I have no hesitation. When you really want to marry someone or marry a designer in a business way, you'll do whatever it takes. Like, you'll just do whatever it takes and they will feel that. And so what I would suggest any of you guys listening to this do, and obviously come to Friday's session, is knock down doors, but don't send an email and say, hey, it's Johnny, or hey, it's Ryan. I'd love to work with you. Send me an email back. Because if I sent an email to my wife, do you think I'd be wearing a ring right now? There's no chance. She would have gone, you sent me an email. Like, it doesn't work like that. People need to have doors knocked down. And what I would be doing and I'm going to elaborate in a second from Friday's session, is I would be doing whatever it takes with designers. I would be like doing what you said, Johnny. Hey, I love your work. Your designs are amazing. You know, I really just want to have a chat. Like, I really would love to work together now. I know it may be too soon, but what I want to do is I just want to meet you. I just want to hear about your business. I just want to hear about what you're designing. And I would love the opportunity to also be able to have client work designed by you. Like, I will do whatever it takes. I'm from Sydney. I've moved to the coast. Relationships are everything to me. Let me know a good time. Cheers, Johnny. Right? Something with a bit of oomph like that in it. They're going to say yes because there's leads in it. There's something in it for them. It's all about them, right? So yes, I'd be doing that. Now, what happened is on Friday, a couple of key things came out of that session with creating relationships. Most builders want and need designers, and most designers need and want builders. But the majority of both of them is there's no marriage. There's no marriage, right? It's like oh yeah, flick me a job. Flick me a job. I might come to the meeting. I might help you out. I probably won't help you. There's no synergy. There's no marriage. And so what you want to reach out to these designers with is like conviction, but also something that's really enticing to them is you having a way for you and them to communicate in the future, for you to help them with jobs, for you to help them with budgets for their designs, for you to make sure you're there from the start and you're there in the design phase and you're there no matter what it takes before it even gets near construction. That is the best, most valuable thing a builder can possibly offer a designer, is the ability to really have that front, get off on the right foot sort of thing sorted. Because if you do that with them, their design gets to be made financial by your skill set. Their design gets to come to life. Their design is made easier. Their design is made easier for you to understand and the client to understand. And that you, the builder and the designer, as a holistic, has this like can't lose camaraderie premised on communication. So what I'd be doing, Johnny, is if you can take that and go and promise that and pitch that and beg for that with any designer, architect, you name it, with the future that they're going to get clients as well, and good clients, it should be easy, but that doesn't mean you can't keep consistent.
Yep, I hear.
Most builders will go and send an email and then never follow it up. Great builders will send an email, do a call, send a coffee, send some tickets, go and beg, knock down the door, call the secretary, go and offer them lunch, like do whatever it takes, because they really believe they can help that designer to succeed. They really believe that they can help the designer's clients to succeed, and they know that they will succeed as a byproduct. And so what came out of that session on Friday is you must help the designer must help the builder, and the designer and the builder must help the client at the beginning to make sure that design, that budget, that everything can then successfully and easily get brought to life in the build. That's your gold mine. That front part, that front bit is your gold mine when you're reaching out to any designer on the Central Coast. You want to help them from the front. You want to prove yourself. You want to make their life easy. You want to show them how good you can communicate, and you want to create a real team between yourselves and really just create an insane experience for clients. If you focus and stay on that and incorporate that into your reach outs, and also incorporate the fact that there'll always be an exchange at clients, because you want to create a team culture between yourself, the designer, and the client, you can't lose.
Yep.
So now I ask you another question. How are you going to reach out, Johnny?
Email, phone, send tickets, send coffees. Just keep knocking down the door.
Can I grab a coffee? Make it completely not about you, Johnny. Make it all about them.
Yeah.
Make it all about the designer, all about the process with clients, all about the clients that you want to, once trust is established, give to them, all about the pre-meetings before it's even being quoted or designed that you want to work in with them on. Make it all about the front, and then everything thereafter in construction will be a piece of piss.
Yep.
That's your leverage point. You got so many leverage points in this. And the fact that you're a reputable, solid, big builder who's gone from Sydney to the coast, who has experience on Sydney projects but wants to bring it to the coast, who has all this opportunity, like, mate, you should walk through the front door. You shouldn't need to knock down the front door. Make sure you got your dancing shoes on, but. So key actions, Johnny.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna create a list of architects or designers that I want to sort of get in contact, that I like to look at their work, and that'll be my one thing this week. Just create that list to start then formulating a reach out strategy next week.
Can we just do it this week? Can we just do that one thing this week?
I can definitely make the list, but I'll be struggling to do more than that with the workload we have on this week.
Like Andrew said, show up on Friday and we'll build exactly what you have to do, right? And then you can do it next week. But I want the list this week. You got to create the list this week, all right? We'll show you the strategy on Friday.
Okay, no problem.
All right.